Hello and welcome. This is Julie Silver Stitches here on Facebook and Instagram and here on FlossTube. This is Simon. Hi, Simon. Okay, so there was not a lot of stitching done, but enough to say I did some. So today is September 22nd, the official first day of fall. Welcome. I am my trusty dandy little tablet. Going to go through my tablet and show you the five projects that I worked on. 4 plus 1. Although I don't know if I know the number of stitches, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. There it is. Yeah. Alright, we'll start with this one because it is part of my needs to get done by who knows when, but it's on the getting done list. Do you think I can tell you how many stitches I did for it? This is Minnie Watching the World Go By Lucy Pittaway. It's a retired chart by Heaven and Earth Design. If you still want it, you can find it on Bothy Threads as a kit. Here we go. This week was treatment, so I was on the first day of treatment. I was stitching on this. And I got a little bit more of the green done down here, probably, I want to say like 90 something, 91. Anyway, you can see how it's filling in. It used to be all the way back here and I filled in all of this. So I would just take it thread by thread, stitch, stitch, stitch. That thread ran out, next thread, next thread, next thread, until I got partway across the bottom. So slowly, slowly. Can't tell you the percentage because it's on the phone I have right now and I didn't do all of the maths. So, because I just wanted to film. Because I felt like it was a good time. James is sleeping, I've got to go to work, but I have a little bit of downtime that I probably should be resting, but I wanted to film instead. Okay, so, to get those out of the way, the next 3 things I worked on were for temperature stitching, although that's all I know. Okay, hold on. Next 3 things for temperature stitching. We'll start with Pokemon starters, because that's what's in my hand. Pokemon starters, I got 107 stitches done. And this is the whole thing so far. And I just kept working down Chico. So I just kept working down here. I don't know, I can't tell you. See, like I started filling in Bulbasaur's back, and I finished filling in Trico's tummy. I'm working this essentially row by row of 10, columns of 10, or the rows across or the rows down. Does that make sense? I don't know if it makes sense, but I'm just checking in and saying hi because I know that I have a new plan and I'll tell you all about those plans after, but I didn't want to continue with the plan until I showed you what I had. Otherwise it would be very confusing. Okay, so mini butterfly rose cross, that's this one in the super small 32 count 1/1/2 cross. I don't have to unfold it all the way because here we go. I had put in 133 stitches into this one, so I finished off the row I was working on. So the next time I work on this, I'll move down here. So this is currently, I think it's 20 down. And then a full page across. So that's that. Eventually I'll get rid of all of the packed threads up here. I don't know when, but those were just my starting threads. I was trying to figure out a new way of stitching at the time when I started this, but that's okay. Now I'm just weaving it into the back because I don't know. Anyway, that's what we're doing. And then quilting room still does not have a percentage because I haven't figured it out yet, but this is what it's going to look like. This is a cropped version because a couple of reasons. I didn't have a fabric that big enough that I wanted to start right now, and the current count on it is 151,000, and that's big enough, and I cropped out like a lot of it. So 200, 307 went into this. So I finished the diagonal, and then I am currently working on the next diagonal of 10 across. The last thing that I worked on, because like I said, I didn't get a lot of stitching done this last time since I filmed, but I figured I need to start trying to get more of a schedule for stitching. So I put in, so this was my train game that I'm going to give up because I have new plans. But this was my train game. I pulled a card for 40. I pulled the green card for 40, the green train. And so I just put 40 stitches into Winter Wolf by Artisy. So I was just filling in this, this angle, this diagonal, I mean. But that will slowly get finished. I'm going to take a break, clean all this up, get everything else out that I need to show you next, which is everything. But I will at least explain all of my plans. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I am doing a new thing. I'm going to still temperature stitch. I'm going to still temperature stitch. That has not changed. But I am going to start something new. There's a football stitching game that is going around right now. Kim Hollenbeck from Full Coverage Fanatics on Facebook has started this theory, this new game. I am not doing it for football because I'm not. No, I can't. Anyways, but I am going to do it for the Ontario Hockey League because I live in Ontario and there are 20 teams in Ontario. So I figure, why not? 20 teams, I have 20 projects. Oh, plus a new project, guys. I have a new project that I didn't show you. That's not going to be in the mix, but it's going to be for treatments. So, this is, I don't know what this is. This is called Season something or other. Anyway, James got it for me off of Temu. And it's a counted cross stitch, and it's on 11 count, I'm pretty sure, but it could be 14. And this is where we're at. So I'm just filling in, I'm going kind of type, so this is what it's going to look like if I didn't show you the picture already. This very bad image of it, but I'm pretty sure I already did. But here we go. I don't know how far I've gotten, but all of this blue swish is done. I've done the first 2 lines up here, all the way across, and I just started filling in the green. I'm bringing that to treatment because I can see it, and it's counted already. I don't need a pattern, I don't need extra things. The floss is already all right there. This was the first time that I did get the set of needles in a little container. That was pretty cool. Okay, now on to my plans. I was like, there was something that I'm missing. Anyways, okay, so that is just strictly for treatment when I am sitting at the hospital with James in. Anyway, this bag is going because it's the perfect size. And okay, now on to my OHL projects. Literally all of my full coverage, all 20 that I've been rotating through already. But the deal is, however many points they have scored per week. I don't really follow hockey either, but here we go. So I put all of the teams in alphabetical order. And then all of my whips in alphabetical order. There are 20, like I keep telling you, but not every team plays every week. Not every team accumulates points every week. So this week, until I show you next time, because I'm not going to show you the progress that I've already done, because then it won't be the whole thing. Anyways, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there were 12 out of 20 teams that have accumulated points this week. Either 4 points, 2 points, or 1 point. I will show you everything that I'm going to work on for the next, until the next, words are hard today, until the next video. Each point gets 100, so either 200 stitches per whip, or 400 stitches per whip, or 100 however many points there are that they got for that week. So I've already finished 2 out of the 12, but I'll show you, I'll just put a picture up of what I've worked on already. So I've already worked on Autumn Fairies, and I've already worked on Christmas Gnomes, and those goals have already been met. I'm currently in the rotation, like I'm currently working through the points for Fractal 53. Okay, and then Galaxy Gazing is my next whip that, here comes Simon again, whoops. Whoop. Galaxy Gazing is my next whip that I'm going to need to work on. Do you think I might know where that could be? Let's find out. Let's find out. So you can see a starting point. Whoops, careful buddy. Galaxy Gazing is on the 20 count, 2 over 1. I'm eventually going to get all that stuff out of the way. Alright, it's this one. So that's where I'm at. I'm at 400 stitches of Galaxy Gazing. I have cropped it. It's a Heaven and Earth Designs. The next one is Mini Sunset Owl by Artisy. Do you think I can do all this? Mini Sunset Owl. Nope. These bags don't really mean anything anymore anyway. I had them sorted in, there we go. Mini Sunset Owl, this is where we're starting. So, yep. Alright, so Ornament Dragon. This is where we're starting. These are all the whips of the week that I'm going to for sure work on, because that's in the plans. So that's where we're starting with. I was thinking I was going to crop that and make it like a flat edge, because I don't know if it's going to fit, but I'll work it over until then. Pokemon Starters is going to come back out for another 200. QS Butterfly 2. Is that this one? That's this one. This is where we're at. I don't know the percentage of this because I don't know if I have all of this down here put in. But I did, for Autumn Fairies, I did catch up on putting it all into Pattern Keeper. So the next video, I will tell you all of the stats, because those are exciting. Quilting Room will get another 200. Sad Fairy by Elena Lazareva is in this one. So this is where we're at for that one. And what else is coming out this week? Steampunk Portal is coming out. Are any of these steampunk? I don't think so. Maybe. Steampunk Portal. Still have not moved on to the next diagonal yet, but that will come for 200. And the last 100 stitches will come back into Winter Wolf that I've already showed you. So those are my plans for the week. So temperature stitching, if I get a chance, and then working on these other 10 projects before I come back to you. I do check in on the points on Saturdays, I think. I just picked a day. Who knows? So once a week I'll go back to the website that I found all the scores on and update all of the stats. Oh my goodness. And then for every point that they get 100. So yeah, I think that's it. It was treatment last week. We went to go yesterday. We went to wash windows for a second story level house, but it was quite large, so it took quite a long time. So James is resting today. I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and the rest of the week it's kind of cloudy, kind of rainy here today and tomorrow, and then it should clear up on Wednesday. So I'm hoping that we can get everything done that we need to do Wednesday, Thursday, and then head up to the trailer on Friday, but anything's possible. Here I am with Simon. Simon is so sleepy. His ears are very warm, and he's trying to go for a nap on my stuff, but you know, I just started petting him, so he's not going to go for a nap, because he's going to come back for a third time and say hello. Look how sleepy he looks. I look sleepy. James woke up at like 2 o'clock. It was around 2, and he turned on the big light, like the overhead light of the bedroom, and Simon was sleeping at the foot of the bed, and I was looking like I was sleeping, and Simon was looking like he was sleeping, and he had these like dagger eyes at James, like, why did you turn on the light? You know, like one of those kind of things. So we're all just catching up on sleep again today, because that took a lot out of James yesterday, and well, cats sleep during the day. So anyway, the other two cats, one is on chair. What, you're just like chilling in my arms, huh? Skitters is on a chair over there, and Charlotte is on the bed. I don't know. Anyway, I hope to see everybody next time I film. Thank you for coming to join me today. But now that I've told you my plans, chances are they're not going to stay, because that's how I feel like it all works out. I tell you the plans, and then I'm like, plans. Those plans need to change. So we'll see how that goes. But if it happens like that, then it happens like that, and we'll see. But for now, I feel like this is going to be giving me enough variety that, you know, most of these will continue gaining points, because some teams are stronger than other teams, but that's okay, right? It's all in the fun of the game. And Simon and I are going to have a little bit of food to eat before I go to work, and hopefully a little bit of stitching time while this is uploading and doing all the things. So I will see everybody later. Have a great rest of your week. I know it's only Monday, but that's okay. So sparkle and shine. Have a great day. Bye, everybody. On the watching front, for shows, I finished Gilmore Girls for the first time ever. So, huzzah. Now I'm back to watching Once Upon a Time, because I can stitch and watch, and I don't have to pay attention anymore because I've seen the whole thing, so therefore we're good. But yes, first time finishing Gilmore Girls, and it will not be the last, as long as I can help it. So just wanted to update you. Okay, bye.